So, who are you, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Arlin. I'm a keyboard player from Los Angeles, and I like to collect vintage instruments.
Can you tell us a little bit who you've played with and like your background?
Well, I grew up playing in the Baptist church, playing organ. I played in country bands as a teenager, studied jazz in college, and then I went on to tour with the Pointer Sisters and Mandrill, and more recently, Joe Bonamassa.
So, where is this place we're at right now?
We're deeply embedded in the Santa Monica Mountains and our secret keyboard lair.
And what excited you about getting involved in the Williams Sound Project?
I think the most exciting thing was to be able to save these instruments for future generations and to be able to put them in the hands of the people that don't have access to them, to share these great sounds. That's what really got me the most excited.
And when we were choosing the keyboards, how did you go about selecting the ones we used?
We did some listening, and we tended to choose the ones that were the freshest, that spoke to us the best, that had the most rich sounds. This is an early 60s Hammond A100. It's still fairly stock with no major modifications. It's been recorded, it's been gigged, it's traveled, it's seen a lot of action, and it's one of my favorite instruments. You can have big church settings. You can have more rock settings. And then, of course, there's the Leslie effect. This is a 1973 Rhodes suitcase piano. This is a Hohner clavinet, designed and built in Germany. It's kind of an electric harpsichord, but as everything gets translated to modern music, it becomes the funk machine. There's many different kinds of Wurlitzers. They started making them in the 50s and they stopped in the 70s. 140Bs were, again, the apex of the technology, where you would have this wonderful electric piano sound. We have a straight sound, which is, and then we have a vibrato effect.
Tell us about your organ.
This is a Vox organ, handmade in Italy in the 1960s, popularized by bands like The Animals, The Doors, Elvis Costello. A lot of new bands like to use it because of its quirky, funky sound. And the Farfisa organ is the quintessential combo electrical division organ. It's got a very unique sound. With its famous vibrato.
Tell us a little bit about the recording technique that was used. How were these recorded?
We recorded the instruments direct through a Manley tube preamp to preserve the pure tone of the instrument before any vibrato or Leslie's or any other effects, to get the pure sound of the instrument and let that translate through the modern machines. Okay, first I just want to talk about it. I'm in disbelief that my sounds are in this machine. It does not sound inexpensive. It sounds fancy. It sounds rich. I want to use this. I want to use it for stuff. Yeah, maybe I'm not going to replace my Rhodes or my Wurlitzer, but it's going to do a very cool thing. Woo! So for the Leslie effect, we turn on the mod. $299. You can't get your Rhodes tuned for $299. I'm blown away. I have to play my Rhodes again. Excuse me. And with such a nice chorus. I just wrote a song. Fantastic. I cannot wait to see what you guys will do next. This is truly remarkable. I'm blown away. I have nothing to say.